Hello everybody, welcome to our interesting class which is mathematics from Afghan-Turk high schools. As you know, we studied in the previous video lessons logarithmic equation which was the same basis, and today in this video we are going to talk about the logarithmic equation which has different bases. Okay, dear students, when you see a logarithmic equation which has a different basis to solving these or working easily with this kind of logarithmic equations, on that time you must change it or you must make the same basis of this kind of logarithmic equations. As I wrote here, you must know this kind of notice to solving some changes. In order to work easily with logarithms, we need to have same basis. We can use the following properties of logarithms to help us. Okay, dear students, we studied some properties which was some base changing logarithmic properties. Here they are very applicable to solving this kind of different basis logarithmic equations. Okay, if we have A, B, C, these are the numbers which are positive real numbers, and AC is not equal with the number 1 because they are like bases. On that time we can use these properties to solving the different bases of logarithmic equations. One is log of C to base E can be equal with log of A to base C because we changed the basis here to make same with the given equations. The second one, log of C to the base of A to the power of n. On the time we can write this one A to the power of A over n times log of x to base A. And the third one, if we have log of B to base A, on the time we can write this property which we have studied in 6 properties also. We can write log of B to the abbreviate base like C over log of E to base C. Okay, dear students, let us check some equations according to different bases. Solve the equation when log of x to base 2 plus log of x to base 8 is equal with the number 8. As you see, the bases are different here. As the bases are different, what we must do here? We must make same basis into logarithmic expressions. Okay, if I bring some changes, log of x to base 2 plus log of x, we can write instead of 8 due to the power of 3 is equal with number 8. Here, according to this property, log of x to base e to the power of n, it can be written like 1 over n times log of 8 log of x to base e. Here, log of x to base 2 plus 1 over 3 times log of x to base 2 is equal with number 8. As you say, the bases are equal with together and the expressions are also equal with together. On that time, we will add these two logarithmic expressions. Log of, when I factor log of x to base 2, it will be 1 plus 1 over 3 is equal with number 8. Here, log of x to base 2 will be, when I add these two numbers, 4 over 3 is equal with number 8. When I divide both sides with 4 over 3, on that time I will have log of 8 to base 2 will be 8 over 4 over 3. Here we will have log of x to base 2 will be, when I multiply or when I cancel this one, 3 over 4. Log of 8 to base 2 is equal with 3 times 8 will be 24. 24 over 4 will be 24 over 4. When I cancel this one, 2, 1, 2, 1 and 6. On that time I will have log of x to base 2 will be number 6. As log of x to base 2 is equal with number x. To finding the x here, we must change this logarithmic expression into exponential expressions, as we studied in the first video. Here, x will be like this, 2 to the power of 6. On the time x will be 2 to the power of 6 will be, I think, 64. Okay, dear students, we will check another one or more than one examples in the next. Okay, dear students, let's check the second example for different bases of logarithmic equation. Example 2 says 2 times log of x to base 2 plus log of x to base square root of 2 plus log of x to the base of 1 over 2 is equal with number 9. Here, how we can find the value of x's in this kind of equations. As you see, the bases are different with together. On the time, we must make same basis all the logarithmic expressions. When I want to make the same basis here on the time, I must write 2 times log of x to base 2 plus log of x to base when the base is equal with square root of 2. On the time, I can write 2 over 1 over 2 plus log of x to base 1 over 2 is equal with 2 to the power of negative 1 is equal with number 9. Let's simplify this one. 2 times log of x to base 2 plus the power of the argument is number 1 and the power of base is equal with the 1 over 2 on the term. The power of argument over the power of base will be number 1 over 1 over 2 will be 2 times log of x to base 2 2 log of plus log of x to the base of 2 to the power of negative 1 will be 1 over 1 negative 1 will be negative log of x to base 2 is equal with number 9. Here we can simplify this one. 2 times log of x to the base 2 plus 2 times log of x to the base 2. Here there will be 4 times log of x to the base 2. Negative 1 log of x to the base 2 will be 3 times log of x to base 2 will be number 9. When I divide by 2 side by number 3 on the time, I will have log of x to base 2 will be 9 is divided by number 3 will be 3. On that time, I can find the x in logarithmic expression by changing it into exponential expressions. On the time, x will be 2 to the power of number 3. Here we will have x is equal to 2 cubed will be number 8. And this kind, you can find the values of x in this kind of logarithmic expressions. Let's check the third one. The example 3 says as find the value of x in the equation which is log of x to base 2 minus 6 times log of 2 to the base x is equal with number 1. As you see, the bases are different with together. On that time, we are needed to make same basis. Here, let's have some changes. Log of x to base 2 minus 6. When I want to change the base of this logarithm on that time, according to the last properties, I can change 1 over log of x to base 2 is equal with 2. Like, as you say, log of x to base 2, this is log of x to base 2. This is changed. To solve this kind of expressions, this kind of logarithmic expression or equations, on the time we must substitute log of x to base 2 with one variable. Let's change. Log of x to base 2 is equal with like number y. On that time, when I substitute here y minus 6 over, instead of log of x to y, I substitute on the time I can put the y is equal with number 1. On the time, if I multiply with the y to the both sides, on the time I will have y times y will be y square minus y times 6 over y will be number 6 is equal 1 times y will be y. Here I change this one into quadratic equations. Let's simplify. Y square minus y minus 6 will be 0. Here this is an quadratic equation. To find the roots of that, we will have two numbers. For example, 2 times 3. When I select the negative 2 times 3 will be negative 6, and when I must select the 3 with the negative sign. On the time negative 3 times 2 will be negative 6, and plus of them will be negative 1. On the time y plus 2 times y minus 3 is equal with number 0. Here y plus 2 is equal with 0. On the time y1 will be negative 2. Here y minus 3 is equal with 0. y2 will be positive 3. Okay, dear students, here we substituted log of x to base 2 with the y. On the time we will have log of x to base 2 will be the first negative 2. Here x will be 2 to the power of negative 2 will be x is equal 1 over 4. And the second one, log of x to base 2 will be positive 3. Here x will be as the changing of logarithmic expression into exponential expression 2 to the power of 3. X will be 2 to the power of 3 will be number 8. Okay, dear students, if you face any problem like this kind of expression, logarithmic equations on the time, please ask us, and we are waiting for your good comments. Thank you for your watching for today.